Avengers Doomsday, December 18th, 2026. That's this year. Probably the most anticipated movie
of the year.
Yeah. Man, like what are your thoughts on it?
Dude,
With all the teasers and all that.
Yeah. We can, let's start with the teasers. We can jump into that. Okay, so going in order, the first teaser, Chris Evans. He's back.
Yeah.
Steve Rogers is officially back in the MCU. Picking up where we last saw him. He's in his new life with Peggy in the past. So, and he has a kid. So we have no idea what's coming from that. But, but to that point, the Russo bros made it clear that Doomsday is like a direct sequel to Endgame. So more than likely it'll probably start off with that, like with Chris Evans, and whether that's Doom showing up and sliming him or whatever, like there's definitely some consequences to his actions in Endgame.
Yeah.
Which will be interesting to see how that develops. But yeah, so that's exciting. Then you have teaser 2 being Thor. So you have Thor. We see Love again, which he has a daughter, adopted daughter, which is actually his daughter in real life, which is funny.
Yeah.
You have this Thor literally praying to Odin in the woods, like, give me strength to come home. Lengthen that, like, let me live just a little bit longer so I can be with my daughter and have her grow up in a world free of pain, free of battles. I don't want her to know war like I did. And it's just him. It's a real raw moment of like Thor being serious, but also him being a dad. This is something we haven't seen. He hasn't had this kind of attachment before where he has something he's fighting for. Usually it's Thor fighting from a place of he's lost everyone and everything he cares about. But now he has one thing that he doesn't want to lose. And it's like, this is going to be interesting. Yeah. So there's that. And third teaser being X-Men. We're finally getting X-Men.
X-Men are back.
Yeah. And boy, it looks good. I mean, we only saw Professor Xavier, we saw Magneto, and then Cyclops in his actual costume.
James Marsden's back.
Man, it looks good. And he's doing the whole beamed, panel from the comics. So and there's more than likely a Sentinel walking in the background behind him. X-Men. And then the one that just released this week, we have Shuri, Namor, King M'Baku, and the Thing. Yeah. So, which kind of alludes that, okay, the Fantastic Four probably show up in Wakanda, which is cool because I mentioned this to you in the comics. That's how Black Panther debuted in the comics, was with the Fantastic Four. It was a Fantastic Four issue. Yeah. First time we ever see Black Panther is he's fighting the Fantastic Four. So that's pretty interesting to think about.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But yeah, so I kind of hit like all the teasers right there. But what are some of your thoughts taken away from what we do see so far? Or even just cast and stuff?
Automatically, like, I don't know what's happening, right? Obviously, they're all preparing for something, I don't know if they know what it is, but I feel like, obviously, like, with the Fantastic Four, they probably know what's happening, so they'll probably be the ones who are kind of like, bring this, like, like they go to Wakanda, this is happening, this is like, we gotta lock in. And obviously they probably just start spreading the word, but overall they don't know who Doom is, what, they don't know what he is, how he moves or anything. They just know he got their kid. So I don't know, I feel like for Fantastic Four, it's gonna be for them trying to obviously get their kid back, right? Yeah. But for all the other ones, they're like, this dude can just travel through multiverses. And then, I don't know, it just looks like they're all preparing for something, Yeah. Maybe Fantastic Four learned that Doom just wiped out all the X-Men. Maybe that's what we're seeing in that teaser. Maybe word gets, like, so bad, like, someone has to reach out to, like, Steve Rogers, and he's like, bro, I gotta come back. Like, right. Because that's, and man, I didn't even think about that. That's a good point, because they do have access to the time machine still. So technically speaking, they could go back and be like, hey, help. It could be that bad where you're having to go. So maybe, or like, either or, Is it the same situation with Steve Rogers that it was with, like, Tony Stark? Like, hey, we need your help. He's like, I got my second chance. I can't screw it up.
That would be crazy.
And then he's like, he looks at his suit. He's like, gosh, I can't.
The suit. Yeah, that would be gnarly.
But overall, like, I feel like you could have 1,000 conspiracy theories and not even be close to the mark, because we don't even know anything about Doctor Strange. You know, what's he doing?
We know nothing. We truly know nothing about this movie except here's these 4 teasers with people we know are in it.
Yeah,
that's it.
And I know there is that like storyboard, like they say it was a leak, but they say it was fake. But after looking at like some of the trailers, you're like, was it fake?
Yeah.
Of like Doom on a throne with these characters around. Was that fake? Was that real?
There's no telling.
I rewatched Age of Ultron earlier, not this year, but like in December, and like the vision that Tony Stark has, is that real? Does that play a part of this movie? I don't know, but I mean that's kind of like, it's all up in the air for me. But I know a lot of people are gonna say it's fan service, but I'm like, you dang right, it's fan service.
Who cares? We're getting the Avengers back. This is the first Avengers movie since Endgame, which blew everyone's mind.
That too. Oh my god,
dude, we're getting. Because to me, Doomsday is on par, at least at equal level with Endgame as far as people showing up.
Yeah,
like, and again, like. I'm so convinced we either have a fourth of the cast or only half the cast.
Yeah.
There's so many more we don't know that could show up.
Yeah, because
I'm talking like Andrew and Toby Spider-Man all the way to like Ant-Man. Like we don't know. Hawkeye. I mean, the list goes on and on of people we haven't had confirmed that might show up in it. But dude, it's going to be a lot. And I mean, the rumored runtime right now is like 3 hours, 45 minutes, which is insane. But I'm all for it. Like, tell the story, give it proper justice, all the things. What I really want to talk about, too, is, like, the fact we've seen only one frame of Doom, and that was in the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
We have not seen Doom. We haven't heard his voice. How is Robert Downey Jr. going to sound playing Doom? Is it just going to sound like Tony Stark's voice? I know that sounds weird. Like, saying it out loud, but like, or is it going to be kind of like changed up a little bit? Like, also, are we going to see his face at all? Is he always going to have the mask on? Like, we know very little. Also, who is Doom? Is this actually Victor Von Doom, or is this a Tony Stark variant? Is it our Tony Stark? We don't know.
Yeah.
Which makes it interesting. It makes it fun. And honestly, I kind of hope they just keep the suspense of like, we're not seeing Doom till the movie starts.
Yeah, I like that too, and I also like how it's the Endgame. They say it's an Endgame sequel, so Endgame's coming back this year.
September,
they said
right?
There's gonna be September. Yeah. There's gonna be a new end credit scene. That'd
be crazy.
So hopefully that'll like lead up to Doomsday, and whatever happens in Doomsday, I just hope they answer questions. And I feel like if the Russos answer like the questions like properly, like throughout the movie, and then obviously leave more questions for Secret Wars, because that's a whole nother that's a whole nother beast.
Like, Doomsday's here.
Yeah.
Secret Wars is way up here. And
exactly.
Endgame and Doomsday, I feel like are going to be pretty on par. Doomsday might be one little bit of a step ahead of them, like on the ranking of like craziness. But Secret Wars is, especially talking comics, like that's
like a huge thing.
It's a crazy story.
So I mean, I think as long as they answer questions that obviously a lot of us have, like who's Doom, how's he moving around, why is Loki a thing, how's that all tied in? Like, if they answer all these questions, I think it's gonna be a solid movie, and I think it's gonna be I think right now it's $1 billion movie.
Oh yeah, I think that goes without question.
That's without question. Like, I think it could be a terrible movie, but if you put all these characters in it, it would still hit $1 billion. Like, if we could get Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman on the screen at the same time. One can only dream.
I pray, literally, you talk about like dream scenarios in movies. That's at the top of the list.
Yeah.
Like, whether that happens in Doomsday or Secret Wars, I think it's inevitable. But that's like, we don't know, because the X-Men being in it could have Wolverine and Deadpool. I mean,
and like that's crazy within itself. Like, I really thought, like, before all these trailers came out, before all the cast came out, I thought Doomsday was going to be like our Avengers plus Sam's Avengers plus the Fantastic Four. I thought that was going to be it. Yeah, I thought it was going to be them like trying to figure out this Doom guy.
Just like X-Men, like,
and what? Then, they're like, bro, like all these people are coming back. Like, what is happening? So for it to already be on the level that I thought Secret Wars was going to be on, like, dude, Secret Wars got to be on
on steroids.
On steroids. Yeah. Man, who's some characters that you really think is gonna like show up in Secret Wars that hasn't even really been confirmed?
In Secret Wars, it's anyone. Even the Russo Bro said this. It's anyone out of the Marvel bag. So I'm saying anywhere from Toby's Spider-Man or Hugh Jackson's Wolverine all the way to like Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider or like
Ben Affleck's
Daredevil. Obviously Blade
coming back. The new Blade.
Anyone under the sun, bro.
Yeah.
Like Moon Knight. It has the potential to be anyone and everyone.
Get some Spider-Verse characters in there. That's a reach.
Literally.
But that's not
possible. It's a reach, but it's not a crazy reach.
Yeah.
So like there's that. And then there's like characters that like we haven't seen that they could just debut and be like, here you go.
Yeah.
With no explanation, because it's the multiverse. It could be anyone. So yeah, it could be like, gosh, I'm trying to think. That's what's hard too, is trying to think of like characters that haven't been in the MCU at all, or like in Marvel in general, you know. Like I'm trying to think of an example. I can't, but gosh, yeah.
The bag is endless.
It is, and it's exciting because it could be. Again, I've said it before already, but like literally anyone and everyone.
Yeah,
and also, and that's just heroes. Like, we could see villains.
I was talking to my dad this. I would really hope there's a moment in Secret Wars where like I don't know how like the portals are gonna work or whatever, but like Tobey Maguire's fighting and a portal opens and we get Harry on a glider just like shoot out and he just looks, he's like, what the heck? I thought you died. Like, how crazy would that be? Like,
my mind hadn't even like think about that.
I know.
But,
I was like,
you're talking about villains and stuff. Oh my god!
Put Harry on his glider, bro. Like, dude, I don't care. Like,
imagine like Toby's like literally about to die.
Yeah,
and just boom.
It's the same thing as Spider-Man 3. He like throws the bomb. It's just like dee, 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 dee. And you're like,
I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about that. But literally, like, don't even show Harry yet. You just see the bomb, and it's just ding, ding,
literally, like,
ding, ding,
like,
and then boom, he just glides in, like you said. He's just like,
bro, come on, man,
dude,
come on.
Let us cook, man. Let us write something. Oh my gosh, but dude, literally, like. I'm gonna be mad if we don't get that now. That's what sucks. Yeah, like, you have these situations like that, but like that's so true.
Like anything could happen. Like obviously the Fox Fantastic Four, you know, we could get some cameos there. But yeah,
man.
All in all, like Council of Reeds, that could happen. Like
yeah, like that's